Oh my god. Okay, so the first 5 options are like, like, oh, RGB like color lights, or like apparently I guess like nuts, like just a random stuff. And then it's just like a human like an ass-shaped sex toy. Uh
Understandable.
that is covered in water.
Water?
It's
Water?
called Realistic Silicon Doll Toy for Men, Smart Voice Ass Relax for Men.
No.
I wonder where you put the CPU.
I'm gonna guess.
You
I'm
put
gonna
it in the
guess,
ass relax. That's what you do.
Here, one sec. I'll take a screenshot. I'm not gonna show it on stream, but I am gonna show it to the chat. Let's see. Where do I put
so
this?
curious.
I'll put it in general.
General.
I think I see where you put the CPU. Personally.
But-
Oh, explicit content cannot be shared.
In your own
What?
chat?
Yeah,
How does it know?
DM us.
because I have a public Discord.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna send it to Rex because he was the last to message me. Rex, I entrust
Rex,
you
it's
to send it to
your
Rex.
responsibility.
I love how you're sending it to Rex to tell him where he can shove a CPU when Rex is the least technically savvy of us.
Can you send it to the others, Rex?
I think I can. Hold
All
on.
right.
I think I can. I think I can. I think I can.
Can I? Hold up. Maybe it. Yep. Well, you can click that link if you want to see it.
Oh boy.
What a reaction! Oh boy.
Definitely. Oh boy.
Why is it wet?
Yeah, why is
That's
it
what I said. It was covered in water.
Interesting.
At least it's
I-
half censored.
Oh,
Yes, at
yeah.
least all the
You can-
gory bits
if
are
you look
blurred
at the-
out.
If you look at the
Gory.
bottom of one of the stickers, though.
God damn. Oh my god. Okay. Hey Jacob, I'm looking at the battle mat, and you have shit on there that I don't think was. Oh no, that's the owl. Never mind.
Come on,
Okay.
son.
Yeah, remember what we did last time. He already did the
Remember?
thing.
I don't remember.
That is a big ass fucking
Well,
owl.
I guess you're in for a bit of a surprise.
Well, you should.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, remember.
All right, I'm ready,
Jeez.
boys.
I've been streaming for like a while.
I have too. I've been streaming for 11 minutes.
I've been streaming for 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
I've been
Nice.
With like a double stream
least
delay
30
because I'm
minutes.
streaming through I'm streaming to a web service that's restreaming it to YouTube and Twitch. So,
Oh, fun.
yes. So I have both the streams. I have all the streaming powers. Mwahahaha. Someone say "So how's work" in the
I
background.
heard that too.
My roommate's being loud as shit.
Shut up, how's work?
Hey, how's work? How's it going?
Hey, Kyle.
busy.
Yeah, how's
Kyle,
how's
how's
work?
work?
How's work? Do you know how work
Work's
is?
going good.
That's good.
Work's going good.
Did you do that one thing that we talked about the other day?
You
don't have to get specific, just a yes or no.
I certainly tried.
Excuse
Uh,
me?
And did it work out in the way intended, or
Not yet. No, it didn't. It didn't. No, I didn't. We'll talk later. Let's play D&D.
Dear God.
What?
I am Retio.
All right.
I'm Kyle.
That's fair.
He said he's Ratio. That's his new name. I thought it was Faradin, and I'm Faradin, and that the other one is what do we settle on for his new name?
Baradin.
No, I think it was
Is that-
Varadin.
is that
it was
true?
Varadin.
I don't think that's right.
No,
It was-
no,
it was-
no name has
we-
been changed.
We settled on. Well, no, not you. We settled on it, not you. You don't get a say in it, Varadin.
Caradin.
I don't know if we call him
Carrots then.
That sounds
All right.
that sounds too close to keratin.
By the way, before we begin, Jacob, I would
Yes.
like to test your knowledge. You've lived in the valley long enough that I think you have to know this.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is kind of like a what is it? A trial by fire. Are you ready?
No, but I don't think
Okay.
I have an option.
I'm gonna say a phrase.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a sentence.
Okay.
and then I need you to complete the entirety of the monologue that follows. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Sure.
And if you can't do it, Kyle, you need to do it, okay?
I'll see what I can do.
Now you have a friend in the diamond business.
Nope.
Kyle?
Shane Co?
You don't know Shane Company on Scottsdale Road to Tacoma? 1 mile south of Bell Road?
He's not been here long enough, and we don't pay for anything that has commercials.
Open weekdays till 8, Saturdays and Sundays till 5, online at shaneco.com.
Are you plugging some
And now, a
random
word
thing?
from our sponsors, Shaneco.
Dude,
Have you ever wanted to buy
I
a
would love
diamond for
Shane Co.
too much money? Go to Shane Co, your friend in the
Look at-
diamond business, as long as you have a wallet that has money in it.
are you looking for a diamond worth at least 300 gold pieces for that resurrection spell? Now you have a friend in the diamond business. Ye old Shane Company.
Yay, old Shaneco.
The reason
on
it's
down.
$300 because we says it was.
I almost choked on my IPA.
Oh wow.
All right. Let's get going.
So there the party was, gathered around, standing in a place,
Doing the thing.
doing things. Yeah, that's about it.
Good to-
It is currently the morning time. It do be morning.
Okay.
And the Great Owl has presumably led you here for a purpose.
It's because they killed that thing here.
Yes.
And it wants
Victor and Theoden did slay a Yeti in this exact location.
Yeah, and it wants him to bring him back to life here.
And Theoden's running theory is that we're resurrecting Yetis.
All of them. I believe I was searching the areas for burnable things in case we're here all night.
Okay.
I think we are going to be here all night.
Yeah. So,
At this time, I'm just keeping an eye on, like, the immediate surroundings.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that... I want to see if the owl is going to do anything that might seem suspicious, or if anything is coming toward us, or anything seems to be out there waiting for, like, darkness or something.
somewhere out there.
So would you say you're on a patrol? Or are you staying in the spot you are currently standing?
Oh, I'm going to say I'm on a patrol.
Okay. How long would you like to patrol before you stop?
I'm going to do it for 2 hours.
Okay. And so Faradin begins briskly but attentively walks around the campsite, making notice of any noises, any other visitors, as well as keeping eyes on the perched owl that sits atop the tent. Victor.
I think Victor's just kind of sussing out this owl.
Would you like to... What exactly, I guess, are you trying to find? What knowledge do you seek from this owl?
Probably just like what the fuck's it doing here, where'd it come from, things like that. Maybe what it's doing as well.
Okay. For as long as you study it, the owl looks back at you. Again, a very, very bright white feathers. Owls have feathers, right? Is that right? That's right. It's a
Yes,
bird.
Owls do have feathers. As birds, they occasionally have some feathers.
It just
That
looks at
is
you.
what they do.
Every so often, you catch the glimmer, that slight sheen, almost like this blue sparkle that kind of it ruffles its feathers a little, and a little bit of this, almost like a wave, washes over the owl. Doesn't really seem to indicate what it's doing, other than watching.
All right.
The music is very intense for this quiet moment.
Yes. So intense. We love it.
Do I see anything on my patrol?
During your 2-hour patrol, the weather still cold as ever, but still clear skies, no wind. For the most part, it stays consistently cold, but no bad weather, so to speak, during these 2 hours. At the end of your patrol, or rather right before you end it, you do hear giggling, laughter, childlike laughter, coming from deeper in the woods to the north.
I'm not going to pursue it, but I will take a note of it and return back to the fire and just keep my gaze open to the area.
Okay.
I continue searching for flammables to keep the fire alive through the night.
Not a whole lot. I mean, there is firewood, but considering that most of it would have been used up, there's bits and pieces laying around.
Are the tents and like crates depicted on the map still around?
Mostly already been rummaged through. It's more so trash left over.
Gotcha.
Burn the trash, smile.
Something like.
Did you say for the trash smile?
Burn the trash, smile.
Yes.
He's acting ooh-woo. I would like to kill.
I think it's
And
time
with
for.
that, let's roll initiative.
I think it's time for Veridin to die.
I cast Fist.
Excuse me?
I cast
No.
Fist.
There's not really a whole lot of resources left over in the camp. Bits and pieces. You might be able to find like another tarp or like rag, but not so much flammable objects. I mean, like everything's technically flammable if you try hard enough, but there's not just like bundles of logs stacked up.
No, I didn't figure. I was like gonna burn down the tents and the crates and stuff just over time. That's
Okay.
based on what I can see visually on the map. So, like me, not character. So if that's an inaccurate depiction, then I won't be burning those things because they don't exist.
Well, I mean, you can definitely burn them. I don't know how well tents burn, so
Pretty well.
Pretty well.
Just fast.
Yeah.
for
Generally,
a very short amount of time.
Generally, they have some fumes, but usually these back in the day they didn't have polymers for tents, nor did they have polymers for tent stands, meaning that the things holding these up should be rope and wood. So that'll burn a bit. The barrels will burn. The crates will burn. I just want to trickle feed the fire so it keeps, because these guys don't do well with cold. Or don't do as well
Okay.
with cold.
Sure.
Eventually, I'll start looking at how feasible it would be to cut down if that tree is still sticking out of the ground, how feasible it would be to cut that down or chop big branches off of it. So. So it might not be feasible, but if it's not, I might just light the tree on fire. but that's when there's no fire left. I'm talking last resorts here.
After about like 2 hours, after I return from my patrol around the area, I want to actually walk up toward the owl.
Okay.
Okay.
And get some snow into my water skin, so it melts into water. But as I'm doing it, I'm just kind of like looking up at them intermittently, just kind of seeing what they're doing.
The owl?
Yes.
Okay. So you go to refill a bit of your bottle. The owl watches you. More so out of curiosity than... You don't feel like you're being observed, but rather they're just here, right? The owl is curious as to what you do, but doesn't really indicate much of anything.
Okay. Once I have some snow in my water skin, I'm gonna hold it up kind of above my head just a little bit, and then I'm going to charge a firebolt right in my right hand. And as I hold it under the bag, just to kind of help with melting the ice inside of it, I kind of glance over to the owl, see if it has any like shift
Reaction.
as it sees me do that. Yeah.
It definitely takes interest in what you're doing. Noticeably now more so than before. It's actually actively engaged in what you're doing. Ruffles its feathers a little bit, but doesn't move, and continues to kind of glance from you and then back over to the others next to the fire.
Okay. Once that's finished, I will return toward the fire and just warm myself, eat some food, and just keep a general eye out around the area.
Okay.
What do you think it brought us here for?
Could be anything. We may just be putting our own thoughts onto what it might be doing. It might not be doing anything at all, in truth.
It could just be an owl.
It could just be an owl, but I think more likely than anything, it is some sort of owl-like creature, but maybe a conduit for someone to see.
Sort of familiar.
A familiar, that's...
Familiar.
I didn't even consider the prospect.
See
Well,
that little shiny glow on it? And I kind of like point out the little shimmers here and there that I saw earlier. I'm assuming I still see them?
Yeah, every so often, you'd notice the streak of blue kind of wash over the owl.
Alright.
Could I Arcana check to see if that's something I am familiar with?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
Familiar with.
I'll help him out with it. I think I'm proficient in that. Yeah, I'm studying it with him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a 17 for Arcana.
Yeah, I mean, you would be able to pick up. It's definitely magical in nature.
Okay.
If you had to guess, it may not exactly be a spell that is actively being cast, but it is an indication of great, like, the magic that kind of comes from this radiates as something from a much, much, much higher caster than run-of-the-mill magic.
Gotcha. Well, that shimmer is interesting. It's more powerful magic than I have seen from even some of the stronger wielders I've met.
Maybe. Wow. One moment.
What?
Faradin is gonna approach the owl once more and look up at it.
I actually approach it as well.
Are you in service to Morellian? My grandfather.
I don't think so.
I'm asking the creature.
No, I'm saying that to you, because I followed you over.
Okay. I don't say anything in return. I'm just looking at this creature.
The owl perks its head and kind of furrows its brow and studies you. After a handful of seconds, it looks away and takes off. And as the owl takes off, the giggling laughter you heard earlier grows louder as you hear the brush around you rustle as three little creatures begin kind of circling around the camp. You're not able to catch exact glimpses at them, but you do know that there are small, tiny creatures that seem to be playing ins and outs of the tents and bushes and
How small
foliage.
are these creatures?
Very tiny. I mean,
Oh, so... Okay, yeah.
not like they're tiny inside.
Alright. There's something I could do, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna see if I can, like, figure out where they're going. Or if they're just circling around the camp.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
I am the perceptive. I'm not the perceptive, I'm a liar. How's it two?
You perceive a whole bunch of nothing. you know that someone's out there making a ruckus and laughing. And that's about it.
Who's that there stumbling around in the dark?
He says as it's midday.
Why does Kyle sound like a Book of Boba Fett character? I'm going to turn to Theradin after the owl takes off, and I give him a shrug, and I say, I believe it absolutely knew the name at the very least.
Yes, well...
Marillion.
Well, Marillion's your grandfather, yes?
Yes.
He's an elf, right?
I would hope so.
So, here's my piece. When I said that this magic user is more powerful than any I've seen some great and powerful magic users. Ones who can make rock fall from the very sky or produce massive balls of flames with their very hands. I sense that this magic is far greater than that. I do not believe it belongs to a caster. I believe it belongs to either a higher being or it is a caster.
It is a caster?
It has a lot of magic to it.
The owl.
There aren't very many spells or constructs you can create that can sustain such a amount of magic for any amount of time. And if this owl was what's been causing shadows across the land, that is far greater time than any of those would be able to.
I don't think that the owl is what is causing these shadows.
It did it in front of us, like 25 minutes ago. Where have you been?
I don't believe it cast a shadow. If I'm talking in player sense,
It did.
Yeah, it did, and it made the exact.
He verbatim said a shadow similar to the one that you saw before.
Was cast on the ground in front of you as you were traveling from the...
Yeah, because it flew up
town.
high in the sky and created a big shadow.
As it was circling above your heads.
Many times larger than itself. That we interpreted as similar, if not the same, as the earlier shadow.
Faradin, I understand you may believe that it is a much more powerful magical user than you've ever seen, but you've never met Morellian. He is unimaginably important to the history of our people, and he is a part of, I forget their names, but a wizardly court in the eastern part of the world where I am from. He is, by all accounts, powerful. I think at the very least, we should keep this as a possibility of it being him.
I disagree. A, I never said I didn't ever meet someone named Marillion who is a magic user. B, the magic users I am talking about are some of the strongest in the known world.
As am I.
What? Well, I'm saying Marillion may be strong, but this would far exceed that power. Far. Unless Marillion is a god or has the unlimited magic potential. Coffee luck. Then I do not believe this to be his. I do not wish to take this hope from you, Faradin. I do know you wish to find your grandfather, but I do wish to have... you should temper your feelings in this situation. For if we go chasing down this being that owns this owl or is this owl, it may very well not be something we wish to find.
You have a point. I'm sorry. I simply...
I can understand your excitement and your wish to reunite with your grandfather. I do. But I do not want you to endanger yourself or others with your hopes. Nor do I want you to be let down. You will find him. And it may not be in the place you think you'll find him. But he is nevertheless there.
Thank you.
You're welcome, friend.
At that, Faradin's going to return to the fire to warm himself up.
I will also return to the fire, but I will still give a look towards Faradin, and just be like, by the way, are you okay?
DM, am I okay?
Never better. I mean, you feel fine.
I give.
Am I okay?
I give the hooded
2 thumbs up
Iron
over
Man
here.
2 thumbs up. That's exactly what I was gonna do.
2 thumbs up over here, man. I'm good.
Because I was
This
just
guy.
because I do. Do you bite your thumb at me? But no,
Okay, Romeo and Juliet.
You dare bite your thumb at me.
How
no.
do you fuck my thumb at me?
I say because earlier you said you'd seen no such shadows. I wanted to ensure that you haven't hit your head or anything.
That was because I didn't hear that part.
I'm fairly certain I saw him drinking before before we left.
Ah, that'll do it. You should lay off the sauce.
For this evening, if we are planning to stay here, do you believe that we have the preparation needed to weather whatever storm is coming?
We may wish to move one of these tents closer to the fire.
Honestly,
That is a
we
brilliant idea.
probably shouldn't stay here the night.
What else are we? Well,
I-
this is the entire reason we came out here. What are you talking about?
I will
Isn't the
also
reason we
just
came out
say,
here to find this
I will.
creature?
Well, we were looking for a Yeti, I get that. But did you not hear the part about the more powerful being than I've ever seen that led us here? Mind you, I do have to say, this is directly after we asked the Frostmaiden what it would like us to do.
And we're supposed to trust this Frostmaiden?
Well,
It's not a question of trust.
trust.
We know that
the
if we
Frostmaiden
return to
will
the village,
they might freeze to death.
yes, they might incur her wrath simply because of our presence there. We can't afford that, or we can't afford to do that to others. So, like it or not, we are staying out here tonight.
And with that, a gust of wind blows in as it begins to lightly snow.
Let's move some tents over here. Let's move two. Maybe cut a hole between them and light a fire in there as well. Sound
Yes.
good?
Good enough, yes. And I begin
Alright,
to
I'm-
start trying to take down one of the most well put together looking tents.
Okay.
I will begin to help him out and bring it closer to the fire just so we have a little bit of warmth for if we have to sleep here. Actually, once we finish that, if we still have time in the day, I'm going to go ahead and take my rest, like my sleep rest, right before nightfall begins.
You did just meditate.
I know, I'm saying later, like I want to start around
Move
like,
all this stuff and then
Yeah, I want to start around like 4 o'clock. Like I want to like much
But-
later in the day.
before nightfall, basically.
Yes, I would like to be cognitive during the evening. Is my goal. I don't care about getting a long rest. I just want to sleep, so I'm not exhausted.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind as we continue forward.
I say,
Okay.
Victor or Veridin, whichever we're gonna go with, can you see what you can do about getting us some of that tree to burn? And I point off at the tree that's over here.
And your majesty can't do it himself?
Well, you do appear to have a giant sword, which I imagine means you have the strength to wield said giant sword. My talents are more in the magic arts, less in the brawn, so to speak.
Victor definitely looks kind of appeased by this comment, and he kind of sits up and goes, fine. And he walks over, great sword over his shoulder, and hacks away at some branches, trying to get the more
Meaty one.
sturdy, bigger
The
ones.
lowest branches on that tree are a good 10 feet in the air. So you are not swinging
He is
easily.
climbing this fucking tree, by the way.
easily
He's-
to
Do you have
Wait,
rope
you
and
can jump
pittance?
3
branches.
feet in the air, right?
what's that?
You can jump 3 feet in the air, right?
You can probably run and jump if you really cared. I mean, should
There-
be
there's a-
labeled.
There's a rule set for jump. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'll find it.
What is the jump rules?
It has to do with strength. And
Because I could
things and
straight
things.
up hit this branch if I just jump up.
You can at least jump. I'd imagine 3 feet, and I think it even goes as far as 5 feet, but I don't actually.
I believe
5
that's
feet
what-
seems a little
I'm
excessive.
almost there. Your strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump, you cover a number of feet. You up to your strength score if you move at least 10 foot on feet immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap half that distance. Either way, each foot you clear costs a foot of movement, whatever. The rule assumes your height of the jump doesn't matter. Jump across a stream, blah, blah, blah. let's see here.
Should say
high
like
ju-
vertical.
Yeah, high jump. I think it's just your strength score. And then high jump is when you make a high jump, you leap a number of feet in the air equal to 3 plus your strength modifier if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Standing high jump, you can cover half the distance. So it's 3 plus whatever your strength modifier is.
Just a sitting jump, though. I can jump 3 feet, or just my strength score in the air.
No,
Plus your modifier.
it's half. So it'd be 3 plus your mod. If you're not gonna run up, it's 3 plus your modifier and divided by 2.
Okay, so it'd still be 3.
Oh, do you have a 3? Yeah.
Then it would be 3.
Yeah.
It'd be 3.
Then
Yes.
I
You can jump 3 feet.
I can straight up jump and hit this branch. Then.
Sure.
All right.
You can try at least.
You can try.
Do you want me to try? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you.
Roll a hit.
Roll the hit.
That one.
Do not add your bonus to hit.
My
'Cause
proficiency.
Yeah, you're not hitting.
You're not
attacking
proficient.
something. You are trying to knock branches clean off this fucking tree.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you begin swinging, and you jump, and you make contact the first time you jump. Your blade, however, doesn't seem to be able to pierce through the frozen wood that is suspended above you, and you're not able to get on through it.
I guess I'll climb the tree then and try to get a better angle on it.
Alright. You just get an attempt to straight up scale it, or are you using any? Because again, like I said, the first branch is 10 feet above you.
Yeah, I'll attempt to climb it.
Okay. Let me get a check for.
Athletics.
Would it be athletics?
I believe
I'm
it.
pretty
I
sure,
believe it
yeah.
did say it under like the movement rules. There was a provision for climbing being athletics.
Mm-hmm. I always do athletics for climbing. Because acrobatics
Yeah,
is like
right.
flippity flop.
Coming down off of it.
Athletics,
without eating
a
shit.
strength athletics check is what it's saying. So yes,
Alright.
for a vertical surface with
For
few
climbing.
handholds.
How's a 10?
To climb it.
Mm-hmm.
You get a nice grip on the side of the trunk of the tree, and with your first hoist, you slide back down.
Victor's getting frustrated, and he just takes his greatsword and he swings at the base of the tree.
Okay.
You want me to roll
Really?
the hit for that too?
Roll to hit.
Really quick, as he's doing all of this, can I look around to see if there are any trees with
There
lower
probably
branches?
is.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Sure
How's
can.
How's
What should I roll?
13 to hit?
As
Roll perception. Actually, roll investigation.
as
Does a 13 hit fucking tree?
A 13 hit?
Yes, does it?
Yeah, it hits.
Hell
It
yeah.
absolutely hits. You plunge the blade of your sword into the side of this tree. Roll damage.
9 damage.
All right. You manage to scrape a little bit of the bark off.
I walk
as
over to him and
some snow powder kind of drifts down from the branches above you.
I walk
Can we
over.
say that a big sleet of snow just kind of falls on his head?
Maybe.
I walk over to
Maybe.
him and I say, "Will these be of use?" and hand him my pittance from my backpack. I don't.
Victor
would
takes
you-
one look at the pittance,
And I also
takes
and I
another
also
swing of his tree.
I also hand him. I also pull a hammer out. You can use these to climb.
He is still swinging at this tree.
I step back.
I rolled a 9 on investigation.
Okay. Since the weather conditions aren't like terrible, you would notice, yeah, like right behind a couple of tents, there's definitely bushes that could be chopped up without needing to be climbed, I guess.
While they're going about that, then I'm just gonna walk over to those bushes, pull out my hand axe, and grab us some more firewood.
Okay. You managed to get probably maybe 30 minutes worth of firewood from this single bush.
Hey Jacob,
Yeah.
what the fuck is 15 minutes of firewood?
I don't know. I mean, the idea is that you're gonna burn it, right?
Yeah.
It's that
It'll burn
that
for 30
much-
minutes, is what he said.
It will burn
About
for 15 minutes.
I thought you meant like it was 15 minutes of work to like get
Yeah, you get
that much
15 minutes
wood.
of
I'm
work
like,
worth
how
of
much
firewood.
wood is that?
Fuck you.
What does that mean?
It is kindling that will keep a flame for
It'll start a flame war.
for 15 minutes.
All right, I'm just gonna keep collecting bush to bush to bush
Okay.
as much as I can, and then
George Bush?
like I won't carry it all. I'll like get one bush and then move back, put it in a pile, get one
Oh,
bush.
sure.
Yeah.
There, in the immediate vicinity, without leaving this camp, there's about 3 bushes.
Okay, so
So up to 45 minutes worth of tinder.
that's almost an hour, boys.
We're safe for 1 more hour. Hell yeah.
Well, say for 1 more hour. Wait, so is this something that we'd have to burn now, or as? nightfall?
Kyle says he's been throwing just random like crates and barrels. So as of right now, you have enough firewood. You wouldn't have to burn what you are currently collecting.
Okay, all right. I'll
You'd
just collect-
imagine if Faradin had to take a wager, maybe be able to stretch another hour to 2 hours with the current amounts of crates and barrels around, without burning tents. If he wants to burn tents, you could probably add an additional hour.
Wait, an hour per tent or an hour with?
No, total.
What the
all
fuck?
the tents.
What kind of fire is this?
A big one.
Tents are not like they don't burn long.
They have wood in them somewhere.
All
And
right. Well, you find me a tent with wood in it, and you just let me know.
Can I cut down this motherfucking tree?
I'm gonna look at them and as they're doing this, and I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna go, Veridin, Victor, I believe I have discovered something that is a bit important.
What?
We may need to not burn the fire for some time before nightfall.
Well,
It's going to get much, much colder.
yes. Well, put it out then. And we'll work on this tree, I suppose.
Well, I'll let it keep burning. I just won't add things to it.
Well, but now if you put it out now, then we can save all of that, all the current burning wood for
How do I put it out?
snow. A boot.
Won't that ruin some of the kindling?
Well, it looks like you just cut up a bush there. It's probably got some kindling, some good little twigs for kindling. Plus, do we,
No. Do can you just you can control fire? You can just put it out.
I mean, can I?
You could just snap and it just goes away.
That's not.
Yes?
No, I'm more of a creator of fire.
You don't entirely control fire?
No. What gave you that
He
idea?
says, looking at the fire genasi.
You are made of fire.
I'm not made of fire.
You certainly look like it.
That's racist.
Racist?
Yes, I have a race and you're against it. Racist. But no, yeah, I don't necessarily control fires.
Oh, that's disappointing. And with that, I'm just gonna walk away to the fire and try to put it out with some snow, like he said.
Okay. Roll me a survival.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
That's a 7, bud.
Okay. Yeah, you as far as you're concerned, that fire has been put out. You
Okay.
kicked around some sticks and kicked some snow on top of it. And to you, you don't know the difference of a put out fire and and a fire that's lit right now. So
All right, I did it.
flame gone.
When he says, "All right, I
Flame
did that,"
gone.
"All right, I did it," I turn around. Is the fire still going?
Nope. It is indeed put out.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to then get into my tent that is right next to the fire now.
Okay. You have joined your 2 tents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're able to get in there.
I'm going to initiate my rest if it is 4 o'clock.
It is not yet, but when 4 o'clock rolls around, I will let you know.
Okay. Then I will stay in there to keep warm for now, unless they need me to do something, at which point I'll come out and do it.
Hey, do you want to help cut down this tree?
No. Except that.
Victor's still going at this fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm still standing.
You could probably take away that you're not cutting down this tree anytime soon.
Not with the sword.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, I couldn't catch that.
I said you could probably take away that you are not going to be able to cut down this tree.
Victor doesn't stop attacking this fucking tree.
All right. Continue to smack on that tree.
Victor, climb the tree.
Continue.
You definitely don't miss the hit. The hit is there.
It's the amount of damage you do.
It's the fact that you're trying to cut down a tree with a great sword.
I mean, theoretically, he could do it eventually.
10 damage.
All right. As the afternoon progresses, you spend how long trying to chop down this tree?
Probably just 30 minutes, and then he gives up and goes by the fire.
Okay. You spend the next 30 minutes swinging at this tree. Some hits do manage to chip off bark, but most of your hits are met with a sharp thud as the permanently frozen tree shows no signs of being chopped down. After a while, you return to the tents that Faradin is now beginning to start his meditation in.
Okay. Once he leaves, I want to start using my cantrip lightning lure to try and... It basically creates a lasso of lightning energy. I'm going to try and use that to rip off some branches.
That's pretty cool.
So, what do you want from that? Rolls.
Oh,
to
you
hit.
said you cast it, right?
Yeah, you want rolls to hits and and damages for the branches.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay. That would be a 19. Did you catch that?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, I was checking to make sure like my mic's not dead or something. All right, so it would do 8 damage to the tree limb.
The tree limb does not budge.
Even with lightning damage, damn. All right, well, I do it again. Aiming at the same branch. This time it's a 15.
It hits.
And 7. Also,
That does not
technically,
budge.
so the way it works is it's... What was that?
I said the tree branch does not budge.
Okay, because it also pulls in a straight line if it does. I don't know. So, have you read the thing for lightning lure? I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you're trying to chop down a tree with lightning.
Well, I'm trying to pull branches off a tree with lightning.
Right.
Lightning that
But
can pull.
It's a frozen tree.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
I mean, it's lightning though. You know.
Now, it can be whatever you want it to be.
Zap and heat stuff up and
You can probably find a saw if you really wanted to.
powers
and
my
chop it
toaster.
down. I don't know, man. That tree does not appear to want to move at all.
Does it want to? Does it want a toaster?
It does not know what a toaster is.
Damn. All right, I just go to the fucking thing too.
May we offer it an egg in these trying times?
In these trying times.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Sure.
Are those the little things that we saw on the that were coming by?
That you saw. No, they continue to circle.
I'm gonna try to go up to one,
Okay.
like this one.
How do you approach it?
Calmly, sword,
Okay.
not drawn, put away, hands
Casually
like,
approach
open.
the child.
Okay.
I need an adult.
It looks at you. And it laughs.
Hi there.
Dude, just laughed in
It
your
studies
face.
you.
Do you want to play?
And with that, it begins zipping back and forth. As
Like-
to accept,
Side to okay, hell yeah.
excited.
Well, what should we play?
And with that, it quickly bolts out towards you. And then you feel the faintest touch as it lightly taps you and then begins just
Aw, it's playing
Aw,
tag.
it's playing tag. I'm gonna
He's
is
gonna
it
end
running?
up crushing this fucking thing.
Yeah, I would like to rage.
I would like to rage. Is it running?
yeah.
All right, then I'm just gonna chase after it and see if I can tag it back.
Okay. What is your speed?
30.
Okay.
Math ensues.
After a while, it kind of slows down. Slows down just enough for you to be able to tag it.
And I lightly tap it with like a finger.
Okay.
You're it, and then I like back away a little bit.
Okay. And with that, another one.
Oh.
Now in front of you.
What are you two doing here?
I think they're playing tag. Like,
Shut the fuck up, Theoden.
you asked them to.
I mean, I'm assuming they're just standing there, right?
Yeah, they just look you up and down.
Victor kind of like sits with one knee up,
Okay.
and I just study them back.
As another one comes up. And then another.
Oh my god, there's so many!
Roll initiative.
You seem to have gathered a crowd.
Oh.
They cast power word kill.
I kind of wave to the new ones.
They kind of excitedly, I guess, like shimmy in place. I don't say anything.
I mean, if you'd like, you could get closer.
After a little bit, they do. As you have now
Oh, now I'm being flanked.
made friends with these creatures.
How small are they?
Quite.
Like how small out of like how tall are they?
They are roughly maybe a foot tall.
Maybe a foot tall.
Maybe a foot tall. They're not big by any stretch of the word.
I'm gonna reach down to one and like pat it on the head.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, no, it stands there and kind of shimmies. And
Are they just vibrating in front of me?
yeah, basically, yeah, like they're literally just like buzzing, almost like a bee would.
Very, very curious. Do you think you guys could help me out? I look for any kind of sign that they heard or understood what I said.
I continue to stand there.
Do you guys speak common?
They do not answer.
Would you like to meet my other friends?
And with that, they, again, the giggle, the childlike laughter, you can now hear them growing to be excited again.
I extend my hand down pretty low to like grab one of their hands, and I take a step forward and say, "They're just over here."
Okay. They follow.
All right, and I am going to walk up to the rest of the group.
Okay.
My little pals.
His entourage.
His entourage. In tow. Yeah, you make it over there.
And I gesture to Ferredin. This is Ferredin. And I gesture to Theredin. This is Theredin.
Oh, and he's Veridin, I say, pointing at him.
My name's Victor.
My name's Victor. Yeah, no, they still seem pretty excited. Yeah.
Do you guys know where I can find any firewood?
Here. They don't reply.
Let's play a game.
They get
Whoever
excited.
can grab the most firewood. It has to be dry, and I pull out like a log, like a piece of a crate, something like this. But you can't grab the stuff over to here. You have to go find it. Whoever brings back the most wins. I say, "Come on!" and I start going off and trying to look for firewood.
Okay. The group of them get split in, one following you, others going in other directions.
Hell yeah. I've made friends.
Good job, Rex.
Good job.
I'm gonna go look for like stumps that I can dig up, or just like bushes or branches that are low enough for me to like kind of snap off.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna spend like 30 minutes doing that before I come back.
Okay. The one left with you stays with you the entirety of the time. The others do return after about 10 minutes after they left. Brought back with them are handfuls for them of twigs and smaller needles and like pine cones.
Aww. Do I find any firewood?
You would be able to dig up one of those tree stumps that you had said. You would find probably two of them in the time that you spent looking.
All right.
Each tree stump could probably give roughly, I'd say probably 30 minutes.
30 minutes per, so an hour.
per, yeah.
All right. I bring mine back, and I'm kind of like hiding them behind myself, and I put them down like below Faradin, and I kind of take a peek at which one of them seems to have like the most.
Probably this guy. He has quite a few twigs versus the pine cone and some needles, some pine needles.
I gave him a little rub on the head. Nice one. May I catch your name?
It does not reply.
Well,
But
it looks like you're our winner.
and with that, he begins to giggle again with the childlike laughter. And he reaches his hand out.
I like take a knee and reach my hand out as well to see what he's done.
Okay. Do you grab his hand?
Is he trying to get me to grab his hand?
He reaches his hand out, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
And he kind of shakes it in front of you.
I'll shake it very, 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 like, gently.
Okay.
You immediately die.
You feel a rush of euphoric happiness and warmth flow through your body.
Aw.
And then he pulls his hand away. And just as soon as he grabbed your hand, that feeling leaves.
We must cuddle with them.
We must cuddle with the midgets.
I don't know if you're allowed to say that word.
Oh, no.
Faradin
I
goes,
knew.
and starts holding up a finger. Is like, I think there are laws against this.
Jesus. As I go down, I like address all of them again. All right. I have one more game, but this is a long game.
Oh no.
If you guys find anything big or scary on the outskirts of this little camp, come back and tell me, and you get a point. Now hurry up. You don't want to miss anything.
And with that, they quickly take off.
I see, attempting to use
Oh.
them. I see, you're attempting to use them as sentries.
Pretty much.
Now, what if they see like a rat and think that's scary?
They're they're a foot tall. They know big and scary.
You could be big and scary to them.
Well, I mean, we just played a game of tag. We got firewood. I'm not scary. I'm a gentle giant.
They brought a pine cone back in the fire game. That's I'm thinking pine cone sized enemies and bigger. A raccoon maybe would.
Well, at least we'll know if we end up seeing a yeti on the outskirts. We'll be the first to hear about it.
You put a lot of faith in them for someone who couldn't see a yeti himself until he was nearly touching it.
Let them do their little game. Come on. And how much firewood would we have, like, waiting?
Total?
Yeah.
You'd be roughly at a total of... that'd be like, I think, like 3.5 hours? 4.5 hours?
Alright. And what time is it right now?
Just turned to about 4:30.
4:30.
Mm-hmm.
Victor is going to, like, lay out his bedroll and attempt a long rest because he wants to be ready for the nighttime.
So you have just, I won't say just taken a long rest, but you are not able to get the benefits of a long rest
Okay, fair
for a few more hours.
enough. Then he's just gonna short rest until something interesting happens.
I'm basically just gonna sit and be aware of my surroundings until something happens or until it starts to get dark, so I can start getting the fire ready to be restarted.
Okay.
I also want to make sure that there's nothing still burning in the fire under the like, you know, I'm gonna kind of kick around the sticks a little bit more to make sure it's not like doesn't have an underburn going still or something.
Okay. So, currently there is no fire lit, or is there the fire in the tent?
In the tent?
I don't
There's
believe
one
he
in the
lit.
tent, yeah.
Did you light the fire in the tent?
I would say I would have once I started my rest.
Okay, well I
I
will.
didn't want to freeze to death.
Okay, I meant the big fire, not the.
Oh, yeah, just the tiny one.
Alrighty. So with the small fire inside the tent going, the weather does begin to pick up after another 30 minutes as snow begins to get heavier and the winds begin to pick up. Who said they were like outside or watching or wanted to do a thing?
Ah,
I just checked
was Kyle.
I checked the fire and went back in. Did you say you laid out your bedroll inside or outside the tent?
I didn't realize there was tents up. I was just kind of curled up next to the fire at the. I mean, if there's tents up, then he'll take it.
There's 2 tents that were put together that can, not exactly comfortably, but you guys can shove yourselves into, and mostly keep the elements out.
Then I'll definitely have a tent up instead of just by the fire.
Yeah. I went out to make sure the big fire was dead, and then came back in.
Okay. So that's all. For the most part, everyone is.
Until something happens or it starts to get dark out.
Well, are you coming out of your tent to see if something happens, or are you?
Well, he's got his little sentry line of the little things, and I'll peek out the flap every so often, but like, not gonna like run circles around the camp or anything.
Okay. Faradin is meditating. Victor is laying down. Does that all sound right?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about
Okay.
correct, yeah.
Okay. At around 6 o'clock, the snow would get even heavier, as now there is quite a bit of buildup that is beginning to happen on the ground outside.
Okay.
And then Rex, are you in their tent, or not there, but like the tent that has been put together, or did you go out on your own?
I'd say I'm by the fire. I've probably put up a tent next to the fire.
Okay.
Like-
Well, the fire's not lit.
Yeah, still somewhere like here, around here,
Okay.
probably where I've got like a tent set up.
Okay.
So he's in he's in a completely different tent to the one we set up.
Yes, I believe is what he is saying. Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah, we don't really want to spread the fire resources out too much. And in reality, if we're using the small fire and that's sufficient, I was probably just not going to relight the big fire, because the small fire will go for longer. But yeah,
Yep, just meditating.
just peeking out every once in a while.
Okay.
Keeping
In
my
that
ear out
case,
for
your
Yetis.
meditation comes out for the 4 hours, and you can come to. The sky is now beginning to get dark, as it is pretty late. I won't say pretty late,
It's kind
but
of. It's on the late side of things.
It is evening, and the light source is no more.
It is afternoon. The time, not the time of day.
As that happens, then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to light Firebolt in my hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to step outside, like to there, and just look around the camp, see if I see anything.
Roll me a perception.
That's a natural one.
Oh god.
You don't see Jack Daly. As you come to from your meditation, you
Bit
rub
groggy.
your eyes a little bit, and you're like, "It is far too cold to be out here. I must return to the tent. I'm just."
Fuck.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing.
It's offline.
Okay. Okay. I'll just wait then. See if anything
Okay.
happens.
You do notice while you're out there that the snow is definitely beginning to bundle up. There are now mounds around the camp
Okay.
as snow is being carried, drifted from the harsh winds. There begins to form yeah, like you would have to begin to like step over snow rather than walk through snow.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go back inside the tent for now.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. I go out of the tent and begin to gather the fire supplies near the double tent so that I can start feeding the small fire as opposed to the big fire.
Huh?
Somebody commented in the chat. When can Faradin leave to be on his own? He has the whole world to explore.
Jesus Christ.
I'm crying. That got me.
Oh god. Admittedly, I've only watched about half of the live streams in total, but I'm pretty sure I've only seen Shawn pass like 2 skill checks.
That's accurate. Alrighty, let's get through this night, boys,
I like night.
Yeah.
with no interruptions, no encounters. Just gonna
play dragon chess in a tent.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay.
We're playing chess. Hold on, I'll send you a link.
Oh no, not this shit again.
Okay.
And
So-
feeding the fire. Are you actually sending me a link? Or are you just doing that for the memes of last time?
As those two do that.
Cool.
Okay.
He did actually send me a link.
No, dear God, please no.
Alright, hold on.
Love it.
I gotta resize.
All
this
right.
to fit. Okay.
Okay. As the night continues to develop, the winds pick up even harder. The temperature drops more. And now, even with the fire raging, well, the small fire that is in a tent raging as well as it can, it becomes uncomfortably cold. Please roll con saves.
Con saves,
Please.
Alright.
Roll.
even with the fire inside.
Con saves.
Ooh, no. 8.
Oh no. That's gonna be a 13 for me.
Okay.
That will be a handy diddly 16, right? No, 17 plus 6.
Okay.
Why's your con so high?
Ah, because I dumped all the points into con.
That's fair.
We like our cons.
I don't know why, but like my room almost looks kind of like blue. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, everyone is able to kind of shake off the cold.
Poggy Woggy.
Poggy Woggy. Am I
Was a
right, boys?
bear.
Victor, you hear the lightest of footsteps outside your tent.
I rub my eye and I look out my tent.
Do you open the flap?
I do open the flap.
Staring back at you is a large cat. Matter of fact, it's larger than a cat.
Oh! It's a crack cat.
It's a crack cat, isn't it?
As its eyes widen and it jumps back a little bit.
I open my tent door a little bit more and like kind of tie it off and like sit cross-legged in my tent and then just kind of look at it for a sec. What does it look like? Like, is it big? Like, how big?
It is a fairly big creature, yes.
Hi there.
It begins pawing at the flap of your tent.
Oh, it's open.
Oh, you open it all the way up.
Yes.
It takes that as an invitation to come inside.
All right.
Don't mind if I do.
I guess I make room for it. I scoot over.
Please roll an animal handling check.
Please, for the love of God, make this high. Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, that's 12.
And with that, the hair on its back stands up as it begins hissing at you and raises its paw. Please roll initiative.
Damn.
All right, our game apparently gets interrupted.
Wait, all of us are rolling initiative?
Not.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
just him.
Just
All
Just me?
right. We'll keep playing chess.
We hear it happening and we're like,
He's
a
got
9.
it.
You got a 9.
Yeah.
And with that, the crag swings its paw down. Does a 19 hit.
Yeah. Ow.
Please take 8 piercing damage.
Jesus fucking ow.
At this point, you can hear the grunts and the hissing of a creature. If you are to leave your tents, you could probably see a large cat.
Wait, we hear it?
You would now hear Victor and this cat getting into it, yes.
I like hearing Victor and the cat get into
It's
it.
still in my tent, right?
It is absolutely in your tent, blocking the flap.
I give a look to Theoden, just like, nah.
No. He's got it.
I'm
Good.
I'm gonna shove the cat out of the tent and close the fucking flap.
Okay. You can attempt to push it.
What is that?
Last time we looked this up, it's when you guys were fighting the Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strength something with the something doing a thing.
Is it a strength check? Is it an athletics check?
Aside. You can spend your action to use the shove attack to force a target to the side. The attacker has disadvantage on checks, strength checks when it does so. If the check is successful, the attacker moves the target 5 feet to a different space.
Alright, when you use an attack,
So to get through it, you either have to shove it behind you or to the side, and you said you wanted to push it out of the way, right?
out of the way of the, to pass the flap.
Right. So you would have to get it off to the side. So it's not like a, well, I guess you could technically throw it straight back, but the way you worded it is why I'm.
Well, what I want to do is I want to get him out of the tent.
Okay.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
There is. I just gotta. Okay, you make an athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
And the cat will attempt to resist it.
Alright.
Okay.
15.
Total.
That's 15 total.
The cat does not move. And that would be that would be your action. If you would like to take any bonus actions.
No.
Okay.
I'm not attacking this fucking thing.
And with that, it lunges at you, this time attempting to bite you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay.
God. Back! And I try to push it out again.
Okay. Once more, you attempt to shove it back.
Alright. Nat 20 plus 5, so 25.
You are able to throw this cat, in fact,
Oh shit.
out of the tent. How far do you wish for it to go?
Let me see. I don't want to throw it into the fire, so maybe just
Well, the entrance is this way.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So
10
unless
feet?
you're suplexing it through the
10 feet.
Okay.
Back! Get out of here! And I
Alright.
close the flap of my tent, if you let me do that for now.
Yeah. With your movement, you can forego your movement, and
Alright.
you can batten down the hatches if you so wish.
I would like to do that.
Okay. As you're now in the insides of your tents, you hear the rush of footsteps as this cat now manages or attempts to lunge
Oh my god.
through your tent with its claws out as it attempts to shred it.
I'm gonna kill
You
this.
see its claw rip through the side of the tent. In its face now, right next to yours, as it again hisses.
You know what? Victor, as his action, is just gonna put his hand on the cat's head and ruffle it around. You're not so scary. And that's it.
And again, attempts to bite you.
Oh, fuck.
Does a 22 hit?
The 22 does hit.
Please take 8 piercing damage.
and this one goes deep.
Faradin, I must say, I really enjoy this dragon chess game.
Motherfuckers!
Well, he's
He hasn't
Yes.
told us we heard it.
yes. I keep hearing these cat noises. It's got me quite off my game.
You've heard the hisses,
Yeah, you didn't.
but the last time you're like, must have been the wind. it left it. So I didn't say anything again.
Do we hear the fight going on?
You would hear the hisses, absolutely. And Victor
probably the
hasn't like
pinching.
shouted like, guys! So he's just been like trying to calm this cat that just continues to hiss and swipe at him.
I have been yelling "bad cat" multiple times.
Do we just call it here? I think I've won this round.
I mean, you never know.
I
Oh
mean,
my
we
God,
can
you
play
are
it to
playing.
completion if you want. I am more than happy to finish this round.
How many
There.
moves till you complete till you have it? What do you say?
Enough.
Victor's gonna pull out his greatsword this time and like try to stab at the cat to get it to back up.
Okay. So, go ahead, roll to hit.
I will use my bonus action to Victor like takes his sword before he slides it out and slashes his hand a little bit,
Okay.
taking fucking 4 damage. Jesus Christ. Oh. And swings at the crack cat.
Dude, that cat's cracked.
Okay.
14 to hit.
You hit.
Thank God. And that's cocked. And that will be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage with 4 of that from my blazing greatsword as it
Okay.
chunks into him.
12 total, you said, correct?
Ta-da!
12 total.
All right, good show. I think we should probably go help him.
Help who?
And with
did you
that, the cat attempts to swipe at you again.
Fucking bitch.
We
He's
look
not
out the tent
happy.
flap. Do we see?
Does a 6 hit?
No, it does not.
All right. The cat misses.
Little bastard.
I just hear little bastard as I open a tent flap. What do I see here?
Where does your tent open to?
Ours actually opens this way, so we probably wouldn't see it immediately.
You would not see anything immediately.
Can
Just
I swing
the
again?
sound. Yeah, absolutely. Your initiative. You can.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Is he
All
doing
right.
something with those little sprite things from earlier?
Yep. And then 23 to hit.
Don't you sound like a JoJo character?
You am a wolf.
Jotaro.
Oh, fuck it. My boy!
My boy, look at how you massacred him.
My D6, where'd it go?
Oh no.
My DCX, it's broken.
Oh, fuck.
It's
Yes,
broken.
we found it. That's another 10 damage.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. The cat is looking pretty beat up. Absolutely looking pretty beat up.
Back! Back, I said!
And it hisses more as it lunges towards you, again attempting to bite you.
Hey, Mr. DM.
Yes.
How much do I know about crag cats?
They travel in packs.
That's all I know. I don't know anything else. I don't know any other abilities they might have. I don't know anything that they might
They have
Oh.
sharp claws.
That's all,
Sharp
is there anything else I might know?
That's about all you know.
Okay, can I, as the cat lunges toward him, then can I, unaware, come out of my tent and do I see this?
You would
I know
be able
exactly
to
what's
come up
happening.
and see, not as it's lunging, but soon after.
Okay.
I would like to come out in tandem, like in a hit sitcom comedy show at the same time. Both poke our heads out.
Okay. Does a 17 hit? Victor.
Victor, it's a simple question. Does a 17?
Does a 17 hit?
Does a 17 hit?
Hey, does a 17 hit?
Hey, Rex, does a 17 hit?
Hey, Rex, does a 17
Yes,
hit?
it does.
There it is.
Okay. Please take 8 damage as the other two finally finish their game of chess and step out of their tents to turn and see Victor as
what
large cat is biting.
Kyle, would you like to go before me, or would you like me to go?
Before I
go.
have I don't know if this is a thing, but
What are you doing?
it's okay if no.
Would that be a bonus action?
I would have to fucking check.
What is it?
Well, why don't you check before I give an answer?
It doesn't seem like it's a bonus action or any kind of action.
Oh,
Imagine it takes an action to do this, though.
If it doesn't say it's a bonus action, generally that means it's just a standard action, even if it's not stated a standard action.
no,
Unless
that's
it's at
incorrect.
will.
Or at will.
It is
No,
it-
that's all incorrect. It usually states if it's an action if it costs
as
one.
a
If it doesn't,
as a
then it's
bonus
not.
action. Sorry.
As a bonus action. In that case, yes. Since
My
you did
man.
not take one, yes. Or last round.
All right.
Let's see. I think I know what he's doing.
Okay.
Did you do it already, or?
I have done it, but I'm assuming no one can see anything right now because I'm in the tent.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Would you like us to just join into initiative, DM, or do you want us to roll?
You now see the cat rifling through Victor's tent, and you can assume attacking him. Yes. You can roll initiative to join in where we are now.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's going to be 18.
Okay.
11.
Damn it. Ah!
Yep.
I'm so upset.
You said 18?
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, after the cat is biting Victor, it is your turn, Faradin.
Ah!
You can hold your action.
I can, but I know what Faradin would do, and I fucking hate it.
Mm.
Faradin steps out of his tent, and as he sees the crag cat, like through the blizzard, he goes, "Ah, snow creature. Surely this will help."
No.
And I'm going to cast Firebolt at it.
Oh no.
See, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Faradin doesn't know what that means.
Excellent.
Would you like me to roll the hit?
Excellent. Yes.
Oh, that's so good too. That's
Wait. I have a
21.
quick question actually. Before this,
Okay. What is your good question?
when a blow meets an armor class, what do there?
It beats it. If it beats,
Okay.
it beats.
If it meets, it beats, because we're beating our meats.
Sick.
You said 20, Saul?
21 to hit.
Okay.
Do you want me to just roll damage before you tell me what happens?
No. Because this doesn't say anything in particular about what you're talking about.
What?
Let me make sure I see what you see.
Well, I'm not looking at anything. I just know because I've. Hold on. Let me message you.
Okay. Before I show my cards, because I think you're talking about the same thing, but the way I'm reading this.
I think
Okay,
it
one
only
sec.
works for certain things, Shawn.
If we're talking about the same thing, it is very specific, and yes,
Yeah.
it's very
mean,
specific.
Remember
And
what happened in our campaign? He cast a certain spell,
No, I'm saying that targets only the cat, not an area.
Right,
Oh, wait, what?
but it's
Oh, wait.
I don't have a saving throw
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about
against
that.
firebolt.
Okay, I had to look it up. I didn't remember the exact wording. I just
Okay.
knew that it had something
Yes,
like that.
Yes.
Yes.
So please tell me damage.
Fucking shit. That's one. That's 1 point of fire damage.
Woo!
Wait, do crag cats have vulnerability?
Nope.
Fuck. Okay, I go, ha! And I like throw an ember at it.
And it
And I
kind
just
of
get-
like looks mildly annoyed at you and
As I-
hisses.
As I like throw it out, I then like kind of like hold my hand out for a moment and I just look it back at my hand.
I'm like, what the fuck?
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move there. Is this the only one that's attacking?
It's the only one you see
Okay. I'm going to move there then, and that's going to...
until you get there.
That's gonna... Oh, fun.
And
that's...
you can see now that behind his tent is
Oh.
Huh?
another.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm going to run forward and just go, Victor! As I pull out my fucking giant-ass sword. That's gonna
Okay.
be my turn.
All right. It is now the cat's turn. As it, again, is out for blood for Victor. It swipes. Does a nat 20 hit.
Yeesh.
Fuck.
Shit.
If you can do more than 8 damage.
Bro, we don't have healing spells.
Minimum. I
yeah,
can do.
if you can. How much can you do minimum?
Minimum, you'd be looking at 14 damage.
I'm down.
Bro, we don't have healing spells.
Wait, do you want to see if you kill me straight up?
No, I know I won't
Okay.
be able to.
Okay.
As the cat pierces through Victor's chest and it slashes across, he falls down inside of his tent. After that, the other cat comes around.
You fool! I will use my first superiority die
Okay.
for the brace action. Come here, you feline fuck.
As it attempts
That's
to
going to
pounce.
be, my good friend, that is going to be a 21 to hit your fucking cat.
Okay. Is that a thing? I don't know what superior. Like, I don't.
Brace
know.
literally mean it's kind of like, I think it's Polar Master. I can expend a superiority die to make a melee attack if you come into my range.
At any time.
It's a reaction.
Okay.
All right.
You plunge that sword towards him.
That also means that not only do I get my normal 2d6, I also get a d8 of damage on top of
For
it.
the superiority.
At 21.
Not great. That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Dang.
You said 14?
14.
Okie dokie.
Probably hurt.
And with that, it still attempts to pounce on you.
Yep.
It didn't like that, but it did not care too much either. Okay. First. Does a 7 hit?
No.
Good. Can you roll me a strength saving throw?
Uh-oh,
When
daddy.
when it doesn't hit?
Regardless if it hits, it attempts to knock you over because it charged at you over.
Okay, it's
20
going to be a
feet.
14.
You manage to kind of slink out of the way and only take partial impact as this thing attempts to knock you over, and you remain on your feet.
Okay.
And with that, it is Theoden's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna come out of the tent. And
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go to here. And I presume I now see 2 cat boys.
You would see 2 cats.
Okay. I'm going to go, well, that's not good. And I'm going to cast Firebolt and use Twin Spell
Aw.
Meta Magic.
Woo-wee!
So
Okay.
that would be a 23 to hit the first one. I imagine that hits. Potentially.
It would hit.
Okay. And a 16 for the second one.
It would hit.
Okay, so that's a D10 at both of them. Okay, so that would be a 7 points of fire damage and 5 points of fire damage. 7 for first, 5 for second.
Okay.
And then that's it. That's what I do.
Okay.
I was really hoping he was going to do a specific thing, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, me too.
And with that, Victor, you're
Yep.
downstate. Would you like to attempt to not die?
What if I just said no?
We can do that. I'm not gonna say you can't.
Do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you?
You
Want me to
can
keep that a
DM it to
secret?
me, or you can just tell me whether or not you passed.
I will DM.
Okay.
No, he will DM.
Duh.
It's my turn.
Okay.
He is the
All right.
DM.
And with that, it is Faradin's turn.
Okay. Immediately, I'm going to move to here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a swing at this fucker again.
Which one?
Oh, the one right in front of me.
Well, there's 2.
No, what? On my screen, I see one here, and I see one here.
Mm-hmm.
No,
What?
you're off.
You're off. There's one right. There's.
Refresh
there-
your page.
Hold on. Sides of you.
Yeah, let me refresh the page. One sec. I might
You're
have to-
standing in between 2 of them for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
one sec.
yeah.
I might have. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Sorry, my bad. Then I will move here.
Okay. That
Actually,
Wouldn't that be an opportunity?
No. Nope, because he
No.
was right here.
he was right here, and he was desynced. So
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna move there, and I'm gonna make my attack on this boy.
On the one in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh shit. That's an 8.
That does not manage to make
Damn,
contact
roll
with
a
the big
2.
kitty.
I rolled a 2.
damn.
He did be almost rolling a natural 1.
Yeah, that's really all I can do.
Dude, that's a problem.
Let me just check something. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. That's going to end my.
Battlemaster thing.
Yeah, hold on. Fuck. You can go ahead and take an opportunity.
Okay, and it will.
Because ditching me.
Does a 15 hit.
It does not. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Played a
Yeah.
bet.
As you make it away, as you kind of juke up this cat as you zig and you zag and you Bob and weave. Is that your
All
turn?
right. Yeah, I come back to Theroden's side and I kind of brandish my sword toward the cats. And I look at him and I say, we need to work together in order to kill these things. What do you have?
Magic and a rapier.
Can you put them to sleep?
I could definitely do that.
Remember, it doesn't affect me.
That is correct.
That's gonna end my turn. That's all I got.
Okay, with that, the cats will begin chasing you. This one will come for you. This one will come for you. First, the one attacking Ferrodin attempts to again knock you prone.
So rolls to hit first, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
With a 23.
That does hit. That does hit.
That do be
So
hit.
he will do his swipey dipies, and we will see if you stand. Please take 8 piercing damage and roll me a strength saving throw.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Into the home, boys!
Fuck! That's a 12.
He
As
whammied.
you fall over, and this cat is now standing on your chest. It again attempts to bite you.
Okay.
Well, not again, but it now attempts with a 16.
That is my armor class.
Okay. It will hit with a glancing blow. Please take.
We're doing glancing?
Hold up. There was a glancing?
Well, no, I'm sorry. No, that's Shawn's rule.
Yeah,
I've been,
you
I've been
can,
playing
but
it,
you-
yeah.
That's what I
I've
was
been
asking.
No, I've been playing it as meets it hits, so.
Gotcha.
You take an additional 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
Now,
You kept rolling 8s on me.
hey, look, man. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you don't hit. That's the luck of the dice, baby.
It's the
You're now
Mets.
prone with a cat standing on top of you, as the other one attempts to also knock over Theroden.
Okay.
First, we'll see if it can hit you with a 17.
That does beat my armor class.
Please take. Oh, that was a shit roll. 3 piercing damage,
Okay.
followed up by a strength saving throw.
Does a 14 do it?
It does. As the cat attempts to push you down,
It did 8, right?
you brace. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I imagine it's my turn then? Or is it doing anything else?
At the current time, it would be your turn.
Okay. So I would like to cast Sleep centered here. So it should just get the 2 craggy boys in front of us. So let me roll up some points and then I'll tell you how many points the pool is worth.
Victor, fighting for his fucking life, gets put to sleep.
Technically speaking, he's at 0 hit points, so he wouldn't
He
affect
is
the pool.
unconscious, yeah.
I'm unconscious, so it wouldn't change much.
Yeah. A, it wouldn't fuck him more, but B, it wouldn't fix anything. Alright, let's see here. So this one will be... Sorry. I'm trying to see. There it is. Okay, so 78. How does 32 points of
Jesus.
sleep them? How much sleep did a sleep with a sleep? And note, it does sleep effects from the lowest hit point current, the lowest current hit points to the highest current hit points, and then it takes the pool. So whichever one's damaged more would eat up it first, and then if the other one has more hit points than what's left over, if it doesn't eat up all of them, then it would also fall asleep.
Yeah, they're asleep.
That's good. And then I say, we've got 1 minute.
Are we still in initiative, or are we allowed to move?
As that happened.
Ah!
Ah!
You see in the distance. Well, maybe seen since a few more. It is currently Victor's turn.
Natural 20, baby. Come on.
Come on.
Give me the mets. Give me the mets.
All right.
Okay. And with that, it is Faradin's turn.
Fuck.
King your mom.
Oh, your mom.
Kitties were mean.
I'm going to use 15 feet of movement to get up.
Yeah.
5, 10, 10, 15. And I'm going to turn back around. Actually, yeah, that's all I can do. I'm going to ready an action to attack any creatures that come, or any creatures of ill intent that come toward me.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. As this one charges and attempts to knock you over.
Yep, I figured.
This is getting scary.
12 hit.
No.
Okay. Please roll a strength saving throw.
Does
This one.
a 15, I imagine, being one higher than my last one.
Yep. You managed to stay up.
Neato.
And it is your turn.
Fun.
Wait, did none of them fall asleep?
No, they
Two
did.
of them are currently
Oh, do you want to add the snoozing
Yeah,
thing?
I just thought about it. Thanks for reminding me.
The-
Okay, well, fuck. I guess what I will do is think here.
Oh, let me message you something, Jacob.
Good dope, good dope.
Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna just try and I am gonna move away and try and skirt the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Or just take it, I suppose. It doesn't really matter that greatly.
So you're just moving? Or...
No, I'm gonna do a spell, but I figured I'd let you do the opportunity thing first, just for shits and giggles.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okie dokie. Please take a nice 9 piercing damage.
Fun. Okay, I will then cast Agonizar's Scorcher. It is a spell that goes in a 30-foot line, so it should get the 2 in front of me and not the one in the distance. They would need to make a dexterity saving throw, but because they are unconscious, they automatically fail, meaning they take 3d8 fire damage. That's how unconsciousness works.
It isn't a single target, so...
So it's in a line.
It is in a line.
Yeah, so it is an area effect.
It's in a line. They don't get... They automatically have failed their saving throw.
We know that. We're talking about something else.
Okay.
Right. You do know I know what these are, right?
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
And they have to pass the saving throw for that special effect you're thinking of.
Uh-huh.
So they fail because they're unconscious. And the one that's far out is too far out.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Wait, so that guy doesn't get hit at all?
Nope. That's 35 feet. It's a 30-foot line.
Oh, no. Okay.
Oh, no, what?
Nothing.
Okay, whatever.
All right, dude. I mean, dude, I don't know what I'm waiting for. You said they automatically fail, so...
Yeah, I know. I'm rolling damage. I was waiting for the peanut gallery. That will be a whopping 21 damage to both of those.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I'm gonna try and... Oh, that's drawing. Oops. I'm gonna move to here. And that is my turn.
All right. Victor,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Woo! Best turn ever.
Let's get it.
I sug on these nuts.
I don't think that's...
Sugon.
I don't think it's going to be the best turn ever just because of how your rolls have been historically. I'd be surprised if you're not dead right now.
Okay. Faradin. It is your turn.
Okay. First off, I'm going to do the thing that you said I could do.
Previously talked about. Okay.
Yeah, so I do have 27 hit points now.
Okay.
5, 10.
Excellent.
By the way, hold on, before I do that. Important question. Are these creatures dead?
They do appear to be dead.
Okay.
They are unconscious and have not gotten up since being blasted by that thing.
Okay. 5, 10. I'm going to make my attack on this boy.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. That's 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Is it still looking alive?
It is still looking pretty alive. A little spry, a little alive.
Action surge.
Okay. You swing again.
Natural 1!
Oh no.
As your inflated ego thinks you can take this creature by yourself.
Shit.
You lose grip of the blade that you once had in your hand as it slips out and is now 10 feet behind the cat.
Oh, fuck.
You left defenseless.
15, 20.
As it will take its opportunity
Go
attack
ahead.
with a a natural.
Okay, I'm absolutely burning my parry ability then.
Okay. You don't have a weapon. Do you need
doesn't
to have?
matter.
Okay.
I can always use my superiority dice, so long as, yeah, like it's a melee weapon attack, like if for like the riposte, but for parry, it just says if I'm attacked with a melee weapon, I can use it.
Okay. I don't know what it does. You're gonna have to.
No, it did literally. It just go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. We're gonna assume that I'm gonna hit some damage real quick.
Okay.
Holy shit.
For damage, you are looking at a total of. Sorry, this is hard. 11 plus.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right. 14.
Motherfucking, that's 4 damage.
Let's go!
The crab cat like launches at me and tries to like bite into me. Ferretin turns around with his gauntleted left hand and just clocks it across the fucking face and pushes it back. He still gets cut up a bit, but I'm able
Manages to deflect most of it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna
All right.
retreat back to Victor. I'm gonna bend down. I'm gonna take up his fucking sword.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait. I have to check something.
I believe it's when you fall unconscious. If we're thinking the same thing. All right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have it. There's nothing special about this blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. This one will come take a looksy-dooksy.
Come at me!
As this one also comes.
Come at me!
It's
And
coming
takes a
hard and
look-see.
fast.
Oh god.
The first one on this side attempts to swipe at Theoden.
Oh, okay.
Not attempting to knock you over. Does a 18 hit.
For Theoden or Ferretin? Sorry, that didn't.
Theoden.
Yeah, 18 does hit.
Please take 6 piercing damage. As now this bottom one
The bottom
attempts.
bitch.
The bottom bitch attempts to snack on Ferretin's juicy body.
Voluptuous.
Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
All right.
I would use a superiority die, but I already used it.
Therefore, it is now Theoden's turn.
My turn, yeah. Okay. Fuck. Just taking some good damage, I suppose. Okay, I will cast Sleep, centered on that point. Should affect just this guy of any alive creatures. So, I will rolly-dole some d8s and see if that boy gone goes to sleep. Trying to loosen up the playing field here.
Which one are you trying to sleep?
The one dead in front of you.
Wait, why not both?
because you're in range, and it doesn't matter that you're not affected. It takes whoever has the lowest hit points. So I imagine you have lower hit points than them. I can't cast it at a high enough level where I think
It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me at all. I don't even get advantage. I just don't be. I'm not affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be put to sleep during it. Also, it doesn't matter. I don't have a high enough. I can put one out. I think with because I burned the level 2 slot on the first one. On the second one,
Where are you casting it? Because if you cast it right here, you can hit both and at least see if you can get one of them.
Well, I know the one you just hit. It was this one, wasn't it?
That's the one I hit earlier. Yeah.
I will say, technically, if you cast it the right way, you could like do.
You can hit
like
both.
this.
You could hit.
Yeah. You can hit both from right here.
Okay, fine. I'll do that. Yeah, I just don't want. It's not going to do enough to do both of them. That's what I'm saying.
I know,
maybe.
but like, say like one of them has a little bit less than the other. Maybe it came injured.
One would hope, right?
24.
Okay. This one falls asleep.
Focus on the awake one.
That's that crag cat shimmy.
The crack cat.
I say,
Crag Shack, baby crag cat.
and I will bring forth my rapier, and a green flame will spring from it, because that is a.
Ooh.
So.
That's I know that spell. That's from Tasha's or Xanathar's?
I think it's from Tasha's. I don't know. I just picked it because I figured it'd be nice to have.
The green flame or whatever.
Green flame blade. So yeah, and then that's my turn.
All right, Victor.
Yes, my turn.
Yeah.
Hard cut to Victor just face down in the snow.
bunch of flies around him.
Oh fuck! We don't have any way of getting him up either.
If we stabilize him and he long rests, he'll get his hit points back.
If we stabilize him, I don't have a healing kit.
You can do medicine checks to stabilize. You don't have to have
medicine. No, medicine checks just replaces their death saving throw with your whatever you rolled.
Well, again, then we can stabilize.
I have -1.
I
That's
don't
what
have
I'm saying.
-1.
Okay. Mr. DM, whose turn is it?
And with that, it is Faradin's turn.
All right, Faradin is going to turn to the alive one and just immediately just stab forward right at it. All right, baby, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
That sounds like a whammy.
Yeah, 25.
That's
That
not a
do be
whammy.
Hitting. That shit do be hitting though.
14 points of slashing damage.
That shit do be hitting though.
Is it
All right.
dead?
No.
Fuck.
Can you action surge again, or
No, I only get one.
fuck?
I can move away, but that just seems silly at this point.
Yeah, we should probably just
However, do I see that you have a blade like pulled out?
yeah.
5, 10. Advantage. All right, I'm gonna have my turn now.
Okay.
All right. The remaining cat. Well, I can't say the remaining. The other one's still technically like not dead, but
It remains.
Ah. The remaining cat will turn to Theradin.
Yeah.
And it lunges out with its claw.
Neat.
Does a 20
Yes.
non-natural hit. Please take an amount such as 8 piercing damage.
I'm down.
Fuck!
Ooh, shit.
Oh!
That brings us to Faradin.
Oh. Oh no. There's not really much else I can do. I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Oh no. That's an 11.
That does not hit.
Oh fuck. That's gonna end my turn then. There's not really much else. No. I'm gonna go here. That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. The cat will attempt to swipe at you. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
Please take I didn't roll too well on that one. Please only take 4 damage.
Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Is it back to me or no, guys, they have that saving throws.
It is Victor's turn.
I'm sweating, boys. I'm sweating.
All right. Okay.
Wait, shouldn't I have done mine first? Because it
I
went.
guess,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Faradin.
Yes. Faradin.
It is a roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it me?
It do be you.
I'm gonna swing on the crag cat.
Okay.
Okay. That's a
Huh?
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Fuck, that's really low. Oh wait! Great Weapon Master!
Great weapon. He uses 2 hands and re-rolls it.
I got better rolls!
Nah!
That is going to be 11 points of slashing.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. The cat. This is its paw once more. Attempts to swing. Does a 23.
23 does hit.
Please take 6 piercing damage.
Okay, okay, not bad, not bad.
And with that, it is Theradin's turn.
Okay. I suppose you need another roll, I suppose.
If what you rolled, then
Yeah, but we haven't gone over rules.
no, you're currently prone.
Okay.
You rolled a nat 20! He's up! He's up!
Hey.
Get your shit together! Get up here! Help me!
Okay. 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 Hold on. Let me do the thing so I can like actually be up. All right. I will. Trying to think what fuck it. I cast sleep in the same position I did prior.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Ooh, that's fucking some good damage. Does so 11 plus.
Watch it have like 3 hit points.
22 plus 8. Does 30 knock it out?
30 would. Put the cat to sleep.
Fucking Christ. I say we need to... Unless you think you can finish it in one hit, I would suggest we reevaluate our position from the ground.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It would be Victor's turn.
All right. Oh God.
I'm so nervous.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't like that voice.
I didn't like that voice either.
It is now Faradin's turn.
Faradin's gonna strike the cat on the ground.
Oh,
The
fuck.
one in front of you.
Yep.
Okay.
20, not natural to hit.
Advantage, because it's on the, because it's ground.
I already did. Already did.
That
Is
does.
it
Hit.
That's almost max damage, boys. That's 15 damage.
How do you kill it?
Okay. I immediately, okay, what's a good way to describe this? Faradin sees Theradin kind of cast the spell and he says, only hit it if you think you get it in one shot. And he looks down at the crag cat that's, I presume, still slumping over.
Yep.
And then as he raises his weapon, for this amazing, beautiful finisher, he turns around and glances back toward Victor. And then, in the most unceremonious of ways, he just swipes it across the neck, kills it, and steps back to check on Victor.
Okay.
No flourish, no nothing.
No pomp and circumstance.
He literally just kill, move back, and check on him.
Okay.
Cool.
As
That's
you
gonna
begin
make her-
examining Victor, you catch the slightest movement in his chest. You can assume he is alive.
Is he still making death saves?
As the Chwingas that he played with before reappear around his body
Holy shit!
and turn into petals at his feet. He gasps, and he is now conscious.
Oh, that thing. Are you all right? Okay, no need to answer. Shut up, Google Home. Oh, thank Coralon. And then I just give him his sword back.
He just
And then-
grabs on.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I get my sword.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Can I be real with you guys for a second?
Uh-huh.
I failed.
He died.
I died.
He 100% died. The only reason he is alive is because he had charms. It is the only because he played with the Chwingas.
Oh my god!
They specifically set out to save him.
Holy shit! Dude, roleplay is the best.
Holy shit.
There
I had
remains
already
one
rolled up
cat,
a new character and everything.
snoozing its heart's content out. It is beaten and battered. It begins to stir awake.
Wait, has it been 10 rounds yet? Should be asleep for a minute.
No. But you are out of combat. And that's why I said it begins.
Oh, because
to stir awake.
I was gonna do something on my next turn. I didn't know we were out of combat.
Well, I mean, it's asleep, so I don't think anyone... Like, at that point, no one's in initiative because it can't take any action. So, do what you're gonna do.
Oh, okay. While it's asleep still, I'm gonna hit it with a burning hands.
Jesus.
So I hold my hands and with my thumbs touching fingers spread, and thin sheets of flame shoot forth from my outstretched fingertips. It would need to make a dex save, but it's unconscious. So I'm going to. So it's going to do 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's not bad. That would be 15.
Okay.
God damn.
Fuck me, dude. Oh.
The cat comes to. It is grievously wounded, but it is still alive.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move with the last vestiges of my turn.
I think I'll get to go before it again too.
So I'll move.
Okay.
So I might be able to
him.
kill it.
All right. Is that your turn?
That would be my turn, which would put him again back at the top, I think. Right?
Faradin.
5, 10, 15. Like, I don't know if you've seen that meme where it's like the guy laughing and then like the professional wrestler is right behind him. That is what happens in this moment. As Farron just appears behind the cat and goes, "Omae wa shinderu."
He's like, NANI?!
That is going to be a 24.
Oh,
That
but
hits.
Ah! That's a 6. I get to roll the 2. That is a 1. That's 7 plus 4, 11 points of slashing damage.
That is 10 more than you need.
Jesus.
How do you kill the cat?
Faradin, like literally like that, just appears behind it, and I just grab its fucking head, rear it back, and drag the sword across its neck, and then just throw it into the fucking snow, out of breath, and just, and then I flick the blood off my blade, I flourish it, and then I put it back in its sheath.
Okay.
I like flick my rapier and the green flame comes off of it, and I just slide it back into my little sheath, and I go and cough up some and cough, and then just walk over to the tent and say, "Well, nothing like a workout to warm you up," before passing out inside the tent. I'm passing out for long rest.
Oh. At that, I'm gonna go to Victor and help him back onto his feet.
Okay.
Can I move now? Like,
Unless he's
You need assistance to move.
is he
cannot move
stable?
under your own.
can I speak?
No.
Okay.
You're hanging on to the cusp of death.
As I'm helping him up, I take a look at the Schwinga.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say in Sylvan, "Thank you, little friends. Would you like to be with them?"
They don't move. There's only one that remains. The rest turned into flower petals.
Does the one that I speak to, does he react to anything I said?
He just kind of has his hand on Victor's boot, kind of holding on to his foot.
Did I notice any sort of understanding of what I said?
He nods.
Okay. I will lead Victor back to our tent at that point. I will get him settled in to the tent. At which point I will cast Firebolt in my hand, hold it close to myself, and I'll start to do a little patrol around the center circle of the camp.
Okay.
Do I see anything? Is that fucking owl around?
The owl is there.
Oh, where is it?
Exact. He's been there for a while.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Watching.
He's been just chilling.
Waiting. Witnessing.
I will move toward it at that point.
Okay.
Do you understand me?
The owl cocks its head.
I'm going to try saying that again in a few different languages. I'm going to try Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Each time you speak to it, it cocks its head in a different direction. After you finish speaking to it, it hoots.
I don't know which one that means. Who is your master? Whom do you serve?
As that question, or as you ask that question, the blue shimmer that you once saw before flows over its feathers.
Anything else? Or does it just happen?
That's it.
I just kind of stare at it for a long moment.
Okay.
And then I say, do you serve Arl? Do you serve Morellian? Do you serve another what we haven't even encountered or know of? I just need to know why you've led us here.
Roll perception.
Okay. I'm not great at perception. In fact, I have a plus. Oh, I do have a +1. That's a 20, not natural.
Okay. In the distance, in the woods, very faintly, can you see an outline of another owl-like creature. Staring at you with glowing eyes.
Hold on. There we go. I look back at it, and then I look at the owl, and then I look back to where the creature is. Is it still there?
As your glance comes back to the owl, the shimmer once again flows over its feathers, and by the time you look back up, the owl-like creature you had once seen is no longer there.
All right. I was ready. I was like, like session 3 of Curse of Strahd, I punched Strahd in the face. I was ready. I was like, oh, roll throw down. Get ready for my beleaguered fighter with no abilities left.
And a sorcerer who can cast laying down in a tent.
I look back to the owl. And I kind of look at it, I stare at it for a long moment. What is it that I have to do to learn where Marillion is? If anything. If you have a vestige of mercy or grace in your bones. Or your feathers, because you are an owl. And owls do in fact have feathers.
And to answer that question, I say, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I thought you were saying that it was talk. I thought that was it talking. I was freaking out, dude. Oh shit!
And
Oh,
then it
God,
says,
that almost
"You have
ruined
to
me.
die."
That's really good for con saves. That is going to be a 22.
Okay. As the temperature around you plummets at the sight of this creature, you're able to shake it off. But something inside you cannot get that feeling of cold away.
I am not so easily dissuaded. And with that, I'm going to return back to the tent.
Huh?
Can I take a short rest while I watch?
You can take a short rest.
Okay. That actually might bring me back up to full. Hold on. No, it doesn't. Sweet. 22 hit points back.
Alright.
Yeah, I just take a short rest as I keep watch for the rest of the evening. Also, Victor's over in the tent here with us. Well, I'm not in the tent. I'm like right on the the outer flap of the tent. Like I'm still inside, but I'm just watching outside.
Alright.
You keeping up with the fire?
Where is Victor, by the way? Because I don't.
He's in the tent. He's like right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's kind of small, and we need to give him a name tag.
He has both of those things.
Oh, not on
We
my
can't see
screen.
them.
You can't see the name tag?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have.
if you double click on it, and then where the name is.
Hmm?
I can't change it, so I can't see it. There should be a thing that says like
right?
it says like show nameplate.
Mhm.
Make sure that's clicked.
It is.
Make
that's
sure there should be another option that like allows us to see it, because I can see mine, I can't see theirs.
But you can't see theirs.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see your guys' either.
It's something like allow everyone or something like that. I can look it up. Hold on. Roll20.net. I'll just go to one of my games. Champions of Imbus.
Didn't they all die?
I mean, the campaign ended like last summer.
Yeah, and they all died.
Nah, man.
Killed
They killed the child Demogorgon. So you're gonna click on it. You're gonna click settings. You're gonna click on nameplate, so it says like they have a nameplate,
Mhm.
and then you're going to hold on. Let me remember where it is. Hold on.
Did this man just mute?
I think it's fixed now.
Oh yeah, you go to general and then you click on player permissions, see,
Yep.
and then you
Right
should be
just
able to
found.
see it.
Yeah, I now see Victor and Faradin. Because it's
don't-
always
I-
hard
I
to
see-
see
I see it all.
Victor because he's tiny.
Which is why you guys got to make your tokens.
I don't build tokens. I'm not Bob's builder.
Just send me pictures of your characters and I'll make them for you.
Okay. I'll find a picture
Alright.
of my character.
As you are keeping watch, you notice a snow pile begin to seemingly drift by itself, moving more so than the rest of the snow piles that are currently around the camp. This one seems to be moving, not just wind stacking snow on top of it, but actually moving.
Is it fuzzy?
And with that, we will find out next week
Oh.
on D&D.
Next time on
Next
Dragon
time
Ball
on-
Z.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Everyone
Fuck,
benefit from a short rest.
Woo, I did a short rest. I think I got all of my abilities back too. Yeah. Fighters are great. Goddamn.
Alright, we'll benefit from a short rest. We'll do that.
All right. Thank you so much, Jacob. That was a good session.
Was.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Fucking love combat.
He's a combat lover.
There
You know,
is-
I am realizing now. We do need some kind of healer.
Yeah.
Are you fine with me trying to find another person to play in the game?
Shannon said
Yeah,
she'd
absolutely.
play, but she can't play
I'll
super
find
late.
someone. No, that's fine. I'll find someone.
That's fine. I'm just putting it out there. She works from home
I
on
don't-
Tuesdays, so she.
Well, what I meant is that I have a person that I think wants to play, so I just gotta ask him.
Okay. Is it Michael?
No.
Could it be Michael?
I think Michael works Tuesdays, but I'll ask him.
No, he doesn't work
Kyle,
Tuesdays.
you join the campaigny thing from D&D Beyond?
Yeah. Sorry. I
I'll
didn't know.
send you a link. It's easier to keep track of everyone.
No, I get that. That's fine. I didn't know you had set up a game in D&D Beyond yet, so.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite part about tonight that I didn't tell anyone that happened was when I was going on about Marillion, my grandpa. I was on Faradin Silverleaf's like character page, and all of a sudden I see fucking
saw
Jacob
Foley go,
show up. And I was like, motherfucker, forgot who Marillion is.
Well, I knew you were talking about your grandpa. I was trying to get a little bit more background
I have some other stuff that I can
to
talk
see if in any way they would be associated with
about. The
Oral, the Frostmaiden.
I'll send you something here in a bit.
Okay.